Hi guys, so you probably found out that your dog has skin cancer or you suspect they have skin cancer. Today I'm going to share the natural remedies and care treatment that I use at home for our pit bull who got diagnosed with skin cancer around the age of 7. He is now 9 and still alive and well, so I wanted to share these things that I've been treating my dog at home with. I'm not a vet, I'm not a doctor, but I did want to share just my journey with treatment, what has worked after a ton of research and really experimenting on what works with my dog. So he was about 7 when he got diagnosed, and I started to notice warts, his skin around his stomach area. He'd always liked laying on his back in the sun, which is why pit bulls and other breeds are more susceptible to skin cancer. They like to sunbathe, they have short hair, and just the type of breed that they are with the lighter fur that does make them more susceptible to skin cancer. So I would notice that he had red stomach area previously, but his skin started to get really inconsistent, kind of like skin cancer on humans. It had almost a rubbery texture on the outside. He had some lifted warts, and then what really threw me over the edge and motivated me to take him to the vet was I noticed that he was developing lumps actually underneath the skin. So I took him to the vet. They said, yes, this is skin cancer. We can run biopsies just to confirm, but I already knew based on the research I had done at home, that was the probable case. So the options for treatment professionally were to remove the lumps and keep my dog out of the sun. Now we live on a 3-acre ranch. There is shaded areas, but he just really loves the sun. And I tried UV protective clothing. I tried wrapping his stomach area, but to keep the stomach area covered, especially on a boy dog who's outside, is just really, really challenging. And my husband and I made the decision that we were just gonna let him live his life. We didn't wanna make some sort of shaded coop where he was covered all the time. What sort of life is that? So we decided that we were just gonna treat him at home, because with the professional treatment, they would remove the lumps, but the doctor said it was likely that they would come back again, especially without radiation and chemo treatment. So not only are these treatments very expensive, but unless you couple the treatments, they usually aren't 100% effective. And I read online that if they remove the lumps and they don't get the chemo, the lumps will probably reappear within about 6 months. So the prognosis wasn't very good, I felt, for the professional treatments. So I tried to go the natural route, and I'm gonna hop right into the products and treatments that I've used. So first off, I did want to cover the area because obviously he's being directly exposed to the sun. So I have a dog SPF that I've used on him before. The one disadvantage of the SPF is that unless you give it to your dog while they're distracted, they're going to lick it off. So you can use a cone or you can give it to them while you feed them. That way it has time to actually set into their skin while they're distracted and not licking it off. So the sun SPF or the dog SPF is a great way to go if your dog doesn't have any open wounds. Now my dog was licking and licking this area, and it was so hot here during summertime that I wanted to cover it up. There's a lot of great UV protective clothing online, which would be really good if your dog's skin cancer is not located on their stomach area. With my dog's being located in his stomach groin area, that is very hard to cover up because obviously he's urinating and going to the bathroom. So dogs just weren't made to wear clothes 24/7. So the doggy clothes, unfortunately, as much as I wanted them to work, I'm even hand sewed outfits with SPF fabric, they just did not do the trick. So I definitely go the SPF route. Now, if your dog has open wounds, you want to get those healed up so that you can start using the SPF to protect their skin from further damage. So I use this BioGel. This is actually for farm animals, and this really healed up his skin quickly, and it almost creates a coat over his skin. I give it to him while he's eating so it has time to set in. The other product that I liked is the liquid bandage, and again, this kind of creates a second layer of skin over top any open wounds. And the only annoying thing about this product is that the sprayer is just always gets clogged on it because it hardens as it comes out. So I like the product, hate the sprayer for this. This one is an antibacterial spray for wound care on farm animals, and I like these farm animal products because they're almost like extra strength, and if your dog's an outdoor dog like mine and not super domesticated, these are great to use if your dog's out in the elements like farm animals. These are just really hardy products to protect the skin. Now, these are to actually protect skin that is sensitive, is an open wound, to prevent further damage. The internal natural products that I like to use, and these products are shown by research to have anti-inflammatory properties, actually kill cancerous cells, and really help their immunity overall, which is what you want, because if one of those pockets, the vet told me, if one of those like lumps of cancer bursts, that's when it really starts to spread to other areas. If it stays contained in that lump, it doesn't really affect the dog internally as much. So I wanted to get products that were really gonna boost his immunity overall and keep him healthy, especially since now 2 years later, he's 9 years old. So he's definitely getting on the older side for a pit bull. So some home remedies for cancer, whether it be skin cancer or any type of other skin cancer in dogs. I use Life Gold. This one has great reviews on Amazon. This one has root and bark ingredients that again boost their immunity and help prevent those cancerous cells from duplicating. The other products that I use, anything with mushrooms, I really like this Immunity Organic Mushroom Mix. This is a powder that I just put over top his food. This one's a liquid that I squirt over top, and he likes both of them. He doesn't mind them at all. This one has 7 different mushrooms all chopped up into powder format for immunity support. The other product that I like is these Omega Bites. So these ones are specific for skin and coat. They have fatty acids, and Zesty Paws also makes a mushroom bite. And again, these are actually hard. I give them to him just like treats, and he does really like it. There's several other products that you can use, like coconut oil, turmeric, to actually help heal the skin. So I'll link some of the other products below that I don't have here, but these are definitely my top favorite. So if you're planning on treating your dog at home for skin cancer, I hope this was useful. If you have anything else that you can suggest to the viewers, definitely link them in the comments below, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.